Typically, we see, your run-of-the-miller white man brutalizing a black man or a Latino man or an indigenous man. But this is just a friendly reminder to all of you that, yes, white women can be terrible, terrible, brutalizing, racist pieces of shit, too. This young Asian woman, a medical student, was dragged out of her apartment during a mental health crisis. Instead of calling an ambulance and doing the responsible thing, getting help, this disgusting terrorist of a woman drags this poor girl down the hallway when she's in a time of distress. The pig with a ponytail in the video claims that the woman, Mrs. Wong, was unresponsive when she came to the scene with a bottle of empty pills and an empty bottle of wine next to her. So why the fuck is she dragging her like this? Why the fuck didn't she call an ambulance? This is just some dehumanizing bullshit, okay? So for all of you Asians who were, troubled about the Black Lives Matter thing, defending the police, this is what you were defending. This kind of behavior. This woman treating this young Asian girl as if she's a fucking animal. This is disturbing beyond all recognition. And it gets worse. The girl's sitting here crying, probably, still contemplating suicide, still in distress. And did the cop ask her what's wrong? Did she try to give her any mediation? No. She keeps her face down on the ground, eventually stepping on the back of her head. Stepping on the back of her head as she tries to look up. Apparently, the girl's boyfriend is the one who called the police for a wellness checkup, and I would like to say this to her boyfriend. You are a fucking terrible partner. You are a terrible lover. You are a piece of shit. You should have been there for her. You should have brought her to a mental health specialist. You could have stood there and fucking, you could have helped her way more than these pigs. What made you think that these pigs were gonna fucking help her? What made you think that they were going to treat her like a decent human being? What makes you think that these white supremacist, pig-ass cops are going to fucking help her? How many other options did you have? If it was really her boyfriend who called this, I say he does not deserve to have a woman. This bitch-ass nigga should be castrated. The fuck is wrong with you? You put her in a dangerous situation. Could you imagine if this was a white man who came? She could have been sexually assaulted. She could have been murdered. What, because you're too fucking scared to go talk to somebody who's in distress? You're too scared to go talk to somebody who you think might be mentally unstable. You don't know what the fuck she was going through. This shit pisses me off more than anything. You had options. You could have even just manned up and talked to her. Why did you call the police? Why would you call the police on somebody you love? Wellness checks are not wellness checks. People need to stop being so literal with words. When you call the police for a wellness check, they often do not come to check on the wellness of the person. They come and assault you, try to figure out how they can get you into the prison system so they can get some money out of you. This is all a disturbing side effect of a failed capitalist system.